What's up, you guys? Thanks for watching this video. Now, if you are following me on Facebook, the Prince of Records, you would know that I have started changing it up a bit in my channel. First, let me get it like that. Okay. Sorry, my camera was slowly moving backward. But yeah, so I am going to be starting a new series video thing. It is going to be basically me showing records that I have recently gotten either for free or as a gift, and that I haven't really gotten to listen to, and that I don't know if I'm going to keep. So that's why I'm going to call this the Royal Court. It is. I don't. It's not going to be like Behind the Crown, where it's going to be every week. It's going to be whenever I get whenever I get records either for free or it's not going to be about like here Vinyl Finds. This is not going to be a Vinyl Finds video, because the records that I do get there, I'm usually going to keep unless something else happens. But yeah, let me show you guys first what I am going to listen to. The first one up is Elsa Lanchester. I still don't know her name. I didn't know who this was. I heard of her name before. I just didn't know who it was. If you might know her from a little movie called Mary Poppins. I don't know, just a little tiny movie. This is on. My phone just went off. I'm sorry. This is on Hi-Fi Records. There's the album label. It has non-breakable on it, which is kind of cool. This is a very nice, clean cover. It would be near mint, but it has the tape on it. This is from, I believe, the 60s. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like this album or not. I just thought I'd give it a try. This is a classical album. Sir Adrian Bolt conducts the planets. Opus 32. Gustav Holst. Look at that cover. It's a nice shining cover. Looks like it's never been played. And here's the thing. It is on Westminster Hi-Fi, which I find kind of cool. Here's the label. I've never seen this label or anything about this. This is a little bit clean album. I wouldn't say it's 100% clean, but it's pretty clean. So I'm going to be listening to that. Let's see. The next album is a jazz album, a New Orleans jazz on Decca. But one thing that I'm going to listen to is this artist. You guys probably never heard of this jazz artist. Let's see. See that first name right there? Louis Armstrong. You guys have never heard of him, right? Who's that guy? No, he's pretty good. This is on Decca, like I said. Now, it's an okay shape. It's a little bit of seam split right here, but that's all right. I'm going to be listening to that, so hopefully it's going to be good. Let's see. Where's the next one? Okay. Sorry. This next album, Kingston Trio, debut album. This is on Capitol. Rainbow. I've never heard. I know of the Kingston Trio. I've never heard of their music before, so hopefully I like it. This next album, if I could get it up from the table, is Harry Belafonte, Calypso. He's the one that sings Deo, Deo, daylight coming, me wanna go home. It's on RCA Victor. I've only heard of that song from him, but I haven't heard it all the way. This next album is my first country music album that I will be listening to. I have probably a couple country albums in my collection, but I don't listen to it because I don't know. It is Dolly 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 by Dolly Parton. Look at that album. Very nice. I like that album. I like her. She's a good singer. Before you go knocking her, have you guys heard of the Whitney Houston song I Will Always Love You? She's the original artist. which I think is kind of cool. This is on. This even comes with the original insert. Look at that. Nice inner sleeve. RCA. If I can get it. Once you're on camera, it never wants to go back in. Have you noticed that? Whenever you're doing a video, it never wants to go back in. This next album, I don't know if I'm going to keep. It is Porgy and Bess, Sammy Davis Jr., and Carmen McRae. This is on Decca, so I'm not going to show you guys the album because it's the same one as earlier. Very clean album. A little bit of white coming up. The only thing wrong with it is that there's tape along the sides. Look at that. I'm alright with that. I don't know. This would be my first Sammy Davis Jr. album, but I'm going to be listening to it. So I thought that this next album, was going to be the best of the batch. I thought there was not going to be any other album that would top this album, personally. But let's see what you think. Yes, that's right. Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. I'm not the biggest Beatles fan, but they're okay. It's on Apple, of course. It's on the Apple label. Sorry. Capital. I said Apple. This is a little bit scratched, but hey, that's alright. Then this last album is kind of cool because, number one, I love the company that he was in when he died at the age of 22. If you don't know, maybe you could guess. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Sorry. It is Buddy Holly. His debut album. Not the original pressing, unfortunately. But hey, that's alright. This is from the 1964 pressing. So, I am going to go listen to these records real quick. After I'm done with that, I'll come back and make the rest of this video and tell you guys what I think. See you then. Hold on. I'm back, you guys. And a lot of surprising stuff here. Some stuff that I thought I would like, I didn't. Some of the stuff I thought I didn't like, I liked it. But, like all things, there has to be an indecision. So let's begin. The first off is Dolly Dolly Dolly. I thought this was a good album. If you see this album, get it. It is going into the peak of her popularity in 1980, in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. So yes, this is definitely a yes. The Harry Belafonte album. This is a tough decision for me because I like it and then I don't. I'm going to have to listen to this one more time just to make sure. But that's going to be on the next video. So this is going to be a maybe. Maybe. Also, Lanchester. I still don't know how to say her name. This is... I thought I wouldn't like this, and I honestly don't. It's not for me. It's a fun album. It's a pretty cool album. One of the songs is Never Go Out Without Your Hat Pin, which I personally don't think she's talking about a hat pin. But yeah, if you want this album, tell me, and maybe we could do some VCLT or some trading. So this is a no. This is a no for me. All this band, I don't know who this band is. The Beatles, they're nobody. They're nobody. Yeah, this has some, and my phone just went off again. This is a pretty good album. I know that this doesn't get all the respected it gets, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this album. Definitely. So Beatles, yes. Buddy Holly, of course. This is a great album. It has Ready Teddy on it from Little Richard. It also has Mailman, Bring Me No More Blues. I like that song. And there's just a little a lot of different songs on here that I like. So this is definitely a yes, even though it doesn't have the album cover. Porgy and Bess. Once, just like the Calypso album, I gotta listen to this at least one more time before I make a final decision. I'm not 100% sure on it. I didn't really like most of it, but there were some songs that I really liked, so I'm not 100% sure. Here's the back. It's on Decca. The Kingston Trio. I like this album. This is a pretty good album. If you see this album and don't already have it, get it. There's tape right on this thing, which doesn't seem to be any splits. But yeah. So if you see this album, I would recommend getting it. It's pretty fun, pretty cool. This New Orleans jazz album. This is okay. I honestly thought it would be better. But eh. I liked it. I like jazz. I like Louis Armstrong. So, eh. I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure. So, I'm gonna put this in the maybe. Maybe for now. Maybe between now and the next Royal Court video, I'm going to change my mind. Maybe, I don't know. Now the last album, the Sir Adrian Boult, conducts the planets. This is a great album. Even if you don't like classical music, this is an awesome record. It has a song on here that I recognized from Hook. I believe it was the one where he's flying out from Neverland, when they're going home. This is a very good album. If you see it, get it, because this is a very great album. And I'm not really big into classical music, but this almost sounds like jazz to me. Not really. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, you guys. Once again, Dolly Parton, yes. Kingston Trio, yes. Beatles, yes. The classical / jazz one, yes. Buddy Holly, if I said that one, yes. And the Beatles, yes. No for right now. No on this one. If you want this one, send me a personal message or comment down below. First come, first serve. And maybe the New Orleans Jazz, Porgy and Bess, and Calypso. So, thanks for watching this video, you guys. Have a good day.